Imagine bringing your newborn twins home only to be met with deafening music at 5 a.m. and drunk neighbors threatening your family. That was my reality, until I fought back. And when I say I got revenge, I mean I had them raided, arrested, and run out of the neighborhood. If you've ever dreamed of giving someone exactly what they deserve, especially someone who thought they were untouchable, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow, and buckle in. This story has anger, injustice, and one of the most satisfying revenge payoffs you'll ever hear. When my wife and I found out we were expecting twins, we were over the moon. But reality hit fast. Our cramped one-bedroom studio with a metal fire escape as the only entrance was no place for newborns. We upgraded to a newly renovated house with a big garden. The neighborhood seemed perfect until the woman next door approached us. No congratulations, no welcome, just a demand. No noise before noon. My boyfriend works nights and needs his beauty sleep. Strike one. Other neighbors warned us this guy was a known bully, constantly drunk and illegally broadcasting music, loud Dutch bangers from Thursday through Sunday, sometimes longer. And the early sleeper? He partied until 5 a.m., screaming, blaring music. We tried to keep the peace until my father-in-law came to help with landscaping. He parked his trailer in a public spot. The neighbor claimed it was his spot. Yelling, threats, standing in front of my FIL's car, that was it. I snapped. I confronted him, promising consequences if he ever threatened my family again. Inside, my wife was crying, exhausted, scared. That's when anger became resolve. Then came the hardest week of our lives. Emergency C-section, one twin nearly dying, 3 nights in the hospital. Returning home, our kind neighbors had set up a Welcome Home Twins sign. But the monsters next door, they cranked the party louder. Music from noon to 6 a.m., 7 days straight. Our baby cried in pain. My wife trembled with exhaustion, and I made a decision. I discovered that radio piracy, illegal broadcasting, is serious, especially with his massive 5-meter antenna. We moved strategically, and fate handed me the opening. One day, he demanded I trim ivy tangled in his antenna. Perfect. I documented everything, photos, equipment, signal strength, and reported it to the telecom agency. I avoided regular cops. Last time, they'd sided with him. Instead, I leveraged a cousin-in-law enforcement to connect with the right people. Surveillance started. The stage was set. 2 days later, just after sunrise, SWAT raided the house. Doors smashed, equipment confiscated, both arrested. Third offense, massive fines, 30,000 euros, 12 weeks in jail, 40 hours community service for the girlfriend, equipment destroyed, and they had to sell the house. The street rejoiced. I don't go looking for fights, but threaten my family, keep my babies awake, and stomp over decent people? I fight smart. They thought they were untouchable. Now they're gone. If that story gave you goosebumps, smash that like button and drop in the comments what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen or heard of. Subscribe and follow for more jaw-dropping stories. Until next time, stay sharp and don't mess with the quiet ones.